episode 2 of the Sin10 versus them, where I go and race other fast cars and see how my truck stacks up compared to them. This is no race truck, but it is a V8 truck. It's a manual transmission truck. It is not a drag truck by no means. It is turbo, but it's rear mount turbo, so it's not a super high performance turbo setup. The engine, let's go look at it. This is a bone stock 4.8 for those of you who are watching this series for the first time or this channel for the first time. Bone stock 2001 4.8. I've never had the engine tore apart. I've put an oil pan on it, shorty headers, and upgraded map sensor. That way you can read the boost. It's got a 2-step. But as far as engine performance, there's no cam in there. There's no intake, no throttle body. This is a bone stock engine out of a 2001 Silverado. This is my intake piping right here. That is going through my firewall into my messy cab right there, through the floorboard, underneath of the truck, and if you look through this window inside my bed here, that's where my turbo's mounted. And there's not much of an exhaust that comes off of it. As far as the exhaust, it is the standard Y pipe that comes off of it, and then the turbo's mounted at the end of the Y pipe. So it's pretty simple setup, not a whole lot going on. The rear end is a ZR2 S10 rear end. 373s, I have put a Eaton True Track in it. It's got Assassin traction bars on there from Smith's Racecraft. Pretty simple truck. The transmission is just an MV3500 out of a 4.3 S10. So it's nothing fancy about this truck, but I love seeing how it stacks up to these faster, more expensive cars. So we're going to our local track for the first time. This track opened last year. My truck was not race ready at all last year. Matter of fact, it's not now. I got a ton more stuff I got to do before I'm satisfied with it. But I'm willing to break it. It's not my daily driver anymore, so we can take that risk. Let's head to the track. I'm on the way to the track. I'm just a few minutes away. One thing I'll say is I'm most likely going to do second gear starts. First gear is just way too short in this thing. Another thing I need to mention is anything can go out at any time. I've had too much good luck out of this truck for something not to break when I beat on it. I just know that this transmission can go at any time, and that's the last thing I want on my first time out at a public track. Hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself the first time out there, but it's part of it, I guess. I don't have Elizabeth here with me. She's out of town right now, so she's not here with the trailer in case I break something. I do have Dakota Cooper back there. I brought Evelyn's 4-wheeler helmet just in case they make me wear a helmet. I've never been here before. I'm really looking forward to going this track. This is Boyz Raceway right here in Leitchfield, Kentucky. It is probably 10 or 15 miles from my house. I've drove past it while they was building it, but they finished it last season. This will be my first time going there and my first time racing there, and only my second time racing on a track ever. And mostly I'm just going to be testing and tuning my truck. But this is only the second time I'm going to be on the track, and the first time I was on the track was 2019. Zach begged me to come on and go to Ohio Valley, so I did, and it was a fantastic time. Me and Zach have become such close friends ever since then. Great guy, LS Blue. Go check out his YouTube channel. Tried talking him into coming, but I don't think he's going to come. Trying to talk in my cousin. He's got a LS 1.6-speed Camaro. I really want to race it and see how my truck does against those cars. LT1 and LS1 F bodies, Firebirds, Camaros, fantastic. I love that shit. All right, we're getting close, guys. There it that feeling like, you know, when you really want something and you're like, anything could go wrong at any moment? I got that feeling right now. I'm about to pull up and they're gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, trash goes down for the day. Or I'm gonna pull up and my truck will fall apart, or my wheel fall off of it, or some shit like that. Man, I am so fucking stoked. Still got a long ways to go, but I've seen it over there in the field. Here it is. Dagger Boyz Raceway. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. See, I've got that feeling like, where's everybody at? No way this place is closed. No way this place is closed right now. Are you kidding me? Let's just go see what's up. Oh, I'll be so sad. We're here. We made it. They are here. There was just nobody here to run, so they had the gates closed and everybody was just back here hanging out. But we're pulling up now. They asked me if I want to make some passes, and I said, yes, sir. Let's do this. Red light on my first one out. I didn't really know what was going on, but let me tell you, that was a friggin' blast. Hopefully this one's going to be a lot cleaner pass, so here we go. These guys at Dagger Boyz Raceway are so cool. They're helping me out all that they can. They're letting me make pass after pass in my truck. I'm about to make my third pass. The first one, sketchy. Second one, sketchy. I've spun all the passes so far. I need to let some air out of my tire and make another pass. It's starting to get dark. I just made my third pass. Man, this is such a crazy cool experience. I wish I would have came out here sooner. I just never have time. I am literally always on the farm or working on S10 Life. So that pass is the first pass I've ever made that I left off the two-step, and it felt pretty good. I'm thinking about turning it up a notch though. So that two-step was set at like 3,000 or so. I'm going to turn it up a little bit higher than that. Alright guys, that's it. I am closing up the gates to the racetrack right now. I was the one and only person out here running today. There was probably other people earlier today, but I met the track owners and all the people who work here. Dudes were crazy cool. They already closed the gates because nobody was here anymore. So we went on around and seen that there was people there, and they let us come on in and make a pass, and I'm so glad they did. What a badass place, man. So got my tools, got my lunchbox. Didn't have to wear the helmet, that was cool. I had a fantastic time. Can't wait to come back. My truck ran great. I am going to make sure that I post the numbers up on there. I will talk about things I want to do better. I'm really bummed I didn't get to race anybody. I was supposed to race an LS1 Camaro today, but nobody was there to race me, so it is what it is. At least I got to run my truck and get some numbers. I'm so stoked about that. The truck ran really good. It was very healthy. It was very hard to hook up. I started turning it way up, and I got it to the point where it was breaking traction, so I need to turn the two-step down just a little bit. Man, what a good time. I've got so much thinking to do. I told them about S10 Life, and they want to see if I can get a bunch of you guys together and come out and do a race. And on that race, you guys, we haven't got anything specific figured out yet, but he gave me a ton of options for us to do. We could even rent the whole racetrack out if you guys are down. So drop a comment below, let me know what you think. That's it for this one. We'll see you on the next one.